Dad! Come back! Dad, you son of a bitch!
Chen, you gotta stop, man.
Dad! Fuck you, Chen! Come back!
It's over, Chen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
通到这里，
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations, a bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Alex! Oh my God!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote. all they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Try me.
These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex.
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too, but I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I believe you too. I'm horrified and shocked and still processing everything, but I believe you.
I would like to speak. This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims. We ought to take her seriously.
Ducky, you're being unhelpful. Alex, sweetheart. You know our mind can play tricks on us. None of it is your fault. It's so hard to admit you need help. But it's always better in the end. We're all worried about you. Let us help you.
Don't worry, Alex. I got this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a USB stick full of recordings.
Yes, we went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for conspiracies.
Yeah. You're trying to weasel your way out of things again, huh? I know your game. I know
Don't
how you...
test me, Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. And not of you, not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Like hell I do.
Jason.
Well, given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself from...
cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up...
Jason, I think you better cool it. I would like to speak again.
It concerns me that a voting member of this council has openly admitted to a personal bias that...
This is a load of bullshit.
You believe me,
This is getting ridiculous.
right?
Getting ahead of ourselves. And what's the important matter here?
I'm not your lapdog anymore.
Deputy Pike, I am not responsible for
so
any
sorry.
frustrations.
I'm going first thing tomorrow.
Dad. Please. Come clean. We'll figure it out together.
It amazes me. The extent to which she has manipulated you.
Come on, Dad.
Never in a million years.
Come on. I hate seeing you do this.
My own son.
Dad.
My own goddamn son!
Stop. I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John. The world never gave a shit about him. He was always struggling just to get by. He still hoped one day things would be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. He was building a family here, doing it his own way, figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it, and so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see? "11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And then you gave your soul to Typhon. You let them tell you how awful it would be for your wife and son to find out. You let them tell you that Haven was more important than the men who died. When it really mattered who you were and what you stood for, you let Typhon decide for you. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air. After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. I've got some continued support for you. I bet Steph wishes she could reword that. But it's pretty funny. I'm so sorry I worried you all. It never ends. The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post. Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait. Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments. Berlin does sound pretty good right about now.
再躺一下。
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Dad, and what could have been if he'd never come to this town. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing. They say I was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil and these. I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. Even though it was hard, I'm glad I let Charlotte overcome her own anger. I think it gave her the strength to support me. Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline. See? This is why I try to only read the art sections. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and now. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
Nothing like being called delusional by someone you trusted. That one really... I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth. I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful. Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock. I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it. Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
I know now that my inaction, in the face of injustice, was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truths. The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible. Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life. I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops.
Hey, Steph. Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph. All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background. The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
I know what I want. Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Chen.
Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you'll see the clocks of times, the past, the good, the bad. Your life's a life you wish you had. That I could hunt, I could be brave. Nothing can save you, nothing to save. The good, the bad, the times you've had are stops upon your lily pad.
好棒哦，这故事，中间一些想要补，可能自己在用吧。
It hurts to think of what's to come when I no longer know this place. And all I hear are fading drums, and I cannot recall your face. I'll meet you in the sleepless garden. Close your eyes and you see a future you remember, and how it felt to kiss tonight's version of me. Over ties that pull you under. Hold on to daylight and to thunder. When you take on lows, let the rain flow. You gotta take, you gotta take, you gotta take on every wave. I promise, I promise. It's not what you say. No favors, no secrets. None coming my way. And after all this, you still had to pay. Cold over tides that pull you.
我喜欢很前面。很多整体都有连贯，像 Jet 他原本在 Lab 那边演的是大魔王，因为演国王，后面大魔王这个其实也异于这一边，他在这边是第一个，怎么算第一个？就是在这一区家里这样救一切的英雄，成为类似这里国王，然后他其实有隐瞒自己的事情这样。然后 Gap 他给的那个火柴，你永远都不知道什么时候需要这个亮光。这段不管在很多时候都是用得到的，然后这一次真的用到了。然后他爸爸也是，为什么会不见？为什么再没回来？也都有连贯。然后最后没有选择留下一起出去是第一是那个 Steven 哦，那个女生，她来这边 理由是为了因为 Cap， 那么那个他哥哥也这样了，那不如就顺势离开吧。虽然这对整个城镇来说，就是那个 Alex 过来，然后可能几个月没有离开，对这里来说我只是个过客啊，也没关系，整个后面整个世界就这样吧，过着自己的生活啊，日子啊。他把票撕了，我还是觉得很压抑。没有哭鼻子啊，还没哭啦，只是觉得这整个故事体悟其实很深的，还蛮好的。然后整个人的同意那些那个奶奶那个老奶奶，她没有同意，应该是我没有帮到前面，也没有帮到那边那个女生吧 ，Kelly 哦，我忘记这个花店女生那个名字，应该是没有去公车上寻到，前面都我错过了她蛮多的那个行程的，我仔细想了一下，我前面跟她有关的，我基本上都算是错过了。然后有一段，我觉得那边如果这样想的话，应该就是我自以为觉得不要告诉他会对他比较好，但他想努力记起，那我应该是要跟他讲。如果这样去想这个事情的话，而不是自认为就是要让对方好。但后面有几段是觉得应该就因为这样就要改了，所以就没有剥夺对方的权利啊，影响别人干嘛？但还是有啦，那个警察那边，我还是想把他的害怕拿走，因为这是我能得一个筹码，我选择利用，选择就是认为扳倒了就不用怕说，比起被别人捏着把柄不就打吧，反正对方都已经要这样把我压到死了。不知道后面如果没有这样会怎么样？就是很多时候如果没有帮助朋友，帮助所有的一切，那我是不是就会被指责为就是一个说谎的人，被认为是一个不信任的人？那会不会就又没有这两个结局？会不会又是我被排挤，我一个人离开这一切？如果我帮夏洛特吸走那些愤怒，那我可能会变那让别人生气离开，让支持我的人也都迁怒都离开，那连最后面信任我的人也都没了。然后其他城镇的人假设没帮忙的话，那会不会又是只会更严重的孤身一人？他的感觉还有其他种可能。很庆幸至少到现在是这整个故事，至少自己做这整个一切，我觉得是喜欢的。然后有几段我觉得我自己不完美，但这就是这款游戏吧，就是人生吧。我除了这款之外，还有它的1代跟1代的前传。那款因为很久前有先看别人玩过一轮，现在也忘了差不多了，可能只会补吧。然后前传的话我都没看，所以我可能一样预计1代跑完再跑前传这样吧。啊。至少没有后，不算没后悔啊，就这样过了。然后再次感 感叹这音乐真的很棒，但是感叹这整个画面、整个氛围、整个气氛、整个营造、整个角色塑造、整个剧情，都很喜欢。感谢很多东西啦。对，其实有蛮多东西真的漏掉帮助别人，让别人生气，就是有一段他应该不算是让别人生气，就是错过帮助他，所以后面造成他有生气。然后花圃上面没有浇水，花圃那边是枯萎的，干好不爽啊！所以那边会开花，所以那边会怎么样？没有注意。然后那个什么，还有那个情侣有一对互相喜欢没有凑合起来，不是啊？你们就好好的沟通，好好讲嘛。虽然我感觉我一直都没有做好这一方面，就是跟别人做沟通方面啊，什么事情我自己，但可能这是现在的我要做改变或做很多东西都要做调整、做变化吧，还是慢慢来。Be better， 这样让自己变得更好。对啊，可能再多细心一点，我不知道。可能就错过了，我不知道，就这样吧。你多换点三台的。
This is how you love. I've never known a light like yours.
这一整段就不要跳过吧。
This is how I love. The night is for remembering. The morning is for starting again.
算稍微加速了，感觉快没了，棒！有哟。
So watch the sun as it falls.
他们以前还有划船。
Comes and goes, yeah. Be my friend through some rough town. Show me everything there is to life. Like, got a smile with tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes. Say we can make this better if we try. Just let the fire burn just a little while. Sit and watch these words turn to dust. Watch the smoke in the sky just us. Had a smile, tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes. Tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes.
哎，上来一点。
Love the day, love the time. You turn to me and say everything is fine.
这都是弦乐。好了，踏上音乐之旅，我448，原谅了，加了部分成员，所有成员没有人。OK， 渴望为先找到归属感，渴望音乐，思索一回。瑞恩站在这里，好，站在这里，第二个一半一半，选择瑞跟 X 没有在一起，好了，感谢大家这次收看，那我这款就先到这里了。